calling to order our work session, December 16th, 2019 at 6 p.m. Please call the roll.
Councilman Coles? Councilman Fian?
Here.
Councilman Wozzachowski?
Here.
Councilwoman Thomas? Here. Mayor Sherrod? Absent.
Pledge of allegiance. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We'll now take public comments on agenda items only.
I got a couple quick questions. First reading ordinance 3/2019, it says specific sum appropriated for specific purposes. That really is about an open-ended as it can possibly be. Maybe you could explain that a little bit more when you get to reading that or discussing it. And also the next one, talking about the tax ordinance. What the difference is going to be, what the rate is going to be, is that up and down? And
The rate is the same as last year, 43.11.
No increase.
No increase. And as far as the budget goes, it's the actual, it always is attached to the budget document, which is actually on the counter if you would like to see it.
well, but it's going to be attached to specific parts of the budget. It's not the entire budget, is it?
Yeah, the
Okay,
budget ordinance just says that this is the attachment that, you know what I'm saying, that says that these are what we are appropriating.
So this ordinance is just to approve the budget for 2020.
Yes, that's.
That would make a lot more sense than...
I know, but that's the standard language.
Okay. There's the treasurer's report until next meeting.
This is what you got here, right? Okay, since Wayne Plastic resigned, what's your move? You gonna appoint somebody?
It's on the agenda already.
Or it doesn't say when, like within 30 days or a week?
It's on the agenda when you get to review it.
Or you're gonna let us know at that point?
Yes, sir. Okay. There'll be a police report for the month of November 2019. And there'll be a first reading for the proposed ordinance 3-2019, an ordinance of the City of Monessen, County of Westmoreland, Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, appropriating specific sums estimated to be required for the specific purpose of the municipal government, hereinafter set forth during the year 2020.
Quote unquote proposed budget.
Thank you.
It really doesn't make sense.
And we have first reading of the proposed ordinance 4-2019, an ordinance of the City of Monessen, County of Westmoreland, Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, fixing the tax rate for the year 2020. And Mr. Fian, please make taxes. Thank you. Make a motion to advertise proposed ordinances for adoption at the regularly scheduled council meeting to be held on December 23rd, 2019. Second.
Second.
Questions on the motion?
Councilman Fian?
Aye.
Councilman Wozzachowski?
Yes.
Councilwoman Thomas? Yes.
Motion to accept the resignation of Wayne Vlasic from the Office of City Controller effective December 23rd, 2019, and to advertise for letters of interest to fulfill the remainder of the term. And those letters of interest will be taken, and we will fill that position on December 23rd.
It's one of the deadlines to submit.
December 22nd.
Second.
Second, questions on the motion?
Councilman Wozzachowski, I'm sorry, Councilman Fian?
Aye.
Councilman Wozzachowski?
Yes.
Councilwoman Thomas? Yes.
Motion to approve resolution number 18-2019, a resolution of the City Council of the City of Monessen, County of Westmoreland, Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, opting out of the Mid-Mon Valley Council of Governments. Have a second?
Second.
Second, questions on the motion?
Councilman Fian?
Aye.
Councilman Wozzachowski?
Yes.
Councilwoman Thomas? Yes.
Motion to enter into a consent order for maintenance of the unnamed alley abutting the property located at 785 Crest Avenue owned by John and Helen Pokemon. Second.
Second.
Questions on the motion?
Councilman Fian?
Aye.
Councilman Orzachowski?
Yes.
Councilwoman Thomas? Yes.
I have a motion to approve payment to WC Inc. for the amount of $2,385 for preparation of the specifications for the fiscal year 2017 CDBG clearance demolition project to be paid out of the CDBG funds.
Second.
There's a second. Questions on the motion?
Councilman Fian?
Aye.
Councilman Orzachowski?
Yes.
Councilwoman Thomas? Yes.
A motion to approve payment to Urban Design Ventures for the amount of $5,000 for preparation and submission of the fiscal year 2019 CDBG program application.
Second.
Have a second. Questions on the motion?
Councilman Fian?
Aye.
Councilman Orzachowski?
Yes.
Councilwoman Thomas? Yes.
Motion to approve payment to Urban Design Ventures in the amount of $1,500 for basic planning consulting services under the CDBG program administration retainer for the month of November 2019.
Second.
The second. Questions on the motion?
Councilman Fian?
Aye.
Councilman Orzachowski?
Yes.
Councilwoman Thomas? Yes.
There will be a library board financial report for November 2019 available. Motion to approve transfer of real estate tax funds collected from November 1st to November 31st, 2019 for the following funds. General fund, $5,345.67. Debt service fund, $1,810.08. Parks and Recreational Fund, $896.90. And the Library Fund, $181.01.
Second.
Have a second. Questions on the motion?
Councilman Fian?
Aye.
Councilman Orzachowski?
Yes.
Councilwoman Thomas? Yes.
Motion to approve payment WC Inc. for professional services for the month of October 2019 in the amount of $4,200 and for the month of November 2019 in the amount of $6,140 for the Shawnee Park manhole sewer investigation to be paid out of the line usage fund.
Second.
Second. Questions on the motion?
Councilman Fian?
Aye.
Councilman Orzachowski?
Yes.
Councilwoman Thomas? Yes.
A motion to approve payment WC Inc. for professional services for construction management for the month of October 2019 in the amount of $6,708.80 and for the month of November 2019 in the amount of $595 for the 2019 citywide inlet replacement project, Phase 1. Construction group number 2 to be paid out of line usage funds.
Second.
Second. Questions on the motion?
Councilman Fian?
Aye.
Councilman Orzachowski?
Yes.
Councilwoman Thomas? Yes.
I have a motion to approve payment for Mornack Excavation Inc. for the emergency repair of the inlet on Columbus Street in the amount of $5,500 to be paid out of the line usage fund.
Second.
Have a second. Questions on the motion?
Councilman Fian?
Aye.
Councilman Orzachowski?
Yes.
Councilwoman Thomas? Yes.
Motion to approve payment of WC Inc. for professional services for construction management and observation for the Monongahela Street and Columbus Street Emergency Inlet Repair Project in the amount of $2,496.42 to be paid out of line usage fund.
Second.
Have a second. Questions on the motion?
Councilman Fian?
Aye.
Councilman Orzachowski?
Yes.
Councilwoman Thomas? Yes.
A motion to approve payment at WC Inc. for professional services for construction management for the Aliquippa Avenue Sewer Repair Project in the amount of $95 to be paid out of line usage fund.
Second.
Have a second. Questions on the motion?
Councilman Fian?
Aye.
Councilman Orzachowski?
Yes.
Councilwoman Thomas? Yes.
Councilwoman Thomas.
Good evening, everyone. We will have a streets report and a parks report available for November 2019, our next business session. We now have a motion to approve release of construction group number 3 of the 2019 citywide inlet replacement project, Phase 1, consisting of 6 inlets to Mornack Excavation Inc. an amount of $33,100 to complete the contract for the project and to be paid out of line usage funds.
Second. Questions on the motion?
Councilman Fian?
Aye.
Councilman Orzachowski?
Yes.
Councilwoman Thomas?
Yes.
Thank you, Councilwoman Thomas.
You're welcome.
Councilman Fian.
Hey, everybody. Well, the code office financials and the report for November at our next meeting, fire report, the EMS report, and the Civic Center report.
Thank you, Councilman. Council. Solicitor?
I have nothing this evening.
Okay. Wayne is not here. And we'll have public comments on non-agenda items. Good meeting.
Adjourned. And then, sorry about that.
Thank you.
When are you gonna select appointees, the authorities and all that stuff?
23rd.
Okay. Does that mean there's gonna be a meeting here on the 23rd, Monday?
There's a council meeting on the 23rd.
Okay. And you're gonna do it all at that time?
Yes, sir.
Could somebody submit more than one position?
Yes, sir.
Would Julie have all the positions open?
Yeah, she is over available.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And the other thing is, you're gonna have a regular meeting on January 6th?
January 6th will be the reorganization.
Yeah. What's gonna transpire there?
I get up, I go over there, and
Mr. Baker, if he's not already sworn in, will get sworn in. Council will have a reorganization at that time. And I think that's about it. I don't know if there's much business left right now, so just reorganization.
Yeah, I'm just asking, did you give any word that the other two council members are coming?
I will
Did they contact you or what?
One of us.
No? Just ask.
So it's,
And, how much money are you gonna have left December 31st?
I was taking bets on if you would do that.
in our general fund,
Yeah,
right now we have about 76,000.
76,000, but you still got one more payroll?
That is correct.
Okay, and then you do drop down to what? 40?
About 15 or 20, depending on what comes in. So we will be able to make payroll, and we'll make the year, we'll be able to make it through another year.
Okay, between now and the 23rd, do you expect other expenditures you gotta pay?
There's always other expenditures. Yeah,
You're not gonna be caught short of it, you know?
I'm not gonna say we're not gonna be caught short, but we're gonna make payroll.
Yeah, I guess that's it.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you. Any other questions?
I have just a comment. If you look at Robert's Rules of Order, it says you call roll and so forth alphabetically, and that's the way you do it here. That seems to me to be a little bit confusing though, because, well, as example, when Lou was mayor, he would rotate it. In other words, you didn't always follow the same person when you're voting. And I'm not sure that really means anything, but as example, you always hear all the other votes before it gets to you. Whereas, you know, Theon's the very first one to vote. It just seems to me that if you rotated that somehow, it would make a lot more sense. And that's just a personal thing, and I don't know if it's really close, but that's the way that it was done when Lou was mayor.
Listen, I like the way he's doing it now. If there's anything I agree on, it's the way he's
Wait,
doing business.
you got that. Ernie agreed with Tony.
That wasn't, first of all, that's not my decision. That just happens to be the way Judy
Right.
does it. I mean, we have no input in that. However she spits them out, we answer, to be honest with you. It makes no difference.
I'll listen to you, if you want to change it.
I have no reason to change it. I mean, I
I
see your
understand
point,
what you're
Mike.
There's only 3 people voting now, so it really doesn't make a lot of difference.
Right, and with 5, even if 5 people, if that ever happens, quite frankly, I wouldn't think that that your decision should be based on what somebody else decided 2 seconds before you.
Right.
I would hope that your decision is a logical one and you make it ahead of time and you already have a clear thought of what you want to do. And if you don't, then you need to talk to the other council people before you start.
There's obviously things that come up from time to time, though, that one might feel more comfortable to dissent than to vote. If he was the last person, you know, was going to go one particular way, and you were to dissent, it wouldn't change anything. But it does make a statement sometimes.
Possibly. I guess it's almost like having that, it's not a tiebreaker, but you could have like the vice president of the Senate. I mean, the president of the Senate who's the vice president can break a tie, but they don't
Typically,
generally.
the chair of the meeting votes last.
But that's not the way we're doing it now.
Well,
For
he's
that reason.
technically-
It's just because it's the last one.
Well, he's,
He's the middle one.
The middle one, you're right.
F-O-T.
Whatever. I mean, if you want to change it, that's fine.
And it's just a little amount, it's just a point.
Well, thank you, that's up to Judy if she wants to change it, I have no preference.
Hi, Don.
Sir?
Hey, guys, how's everyone tonight? Don Gregor, 1428 Grand Boulevard. The motion to enter into a consent order for maintenance of unnamed mailing, what's that all about?
That's a carry.
The lawsuit has been hanging over the city head for a long time.
It's like 3 properties that are landlocked or something. We have a map and everything.
Where Mr. John, or Pope lives, there was supposedly an alley there. And,
Well, it either was or there wasn't supposedly.
well, it overgrew through years, from what I understand.
Was it abandoned by the city?
I don't know, this goes all the way back to Louis, go way back.
Yeah, it's 2016 was the start of
And
it.
it was something about Lucille's property,
Lucille?
Delfonso's property also was close to it, because I remember he was up in arms with her, something about it, whatever she said on it.
So we're putting an alley in for Pokemon?
No, it's there, it's always been there, it always should have been there, but it was never maintained, or it was never
So there's
cleared.
a lot of alleys that aren't maintained.
It was never cleared.
He's got 3 landlocked parcels.
That's the only access to them?
Yes.
And this has never been cleared?
No,
No.
started in 2016.
Okay, I was just curious about that. It just didn't seem to be a requirement to enter into a consent order.
Nope, there was a lawsuit.
Apparently he won.
Well, it was a consent agreement, so.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Don.
Anyone else? Okay. It's a quick meeting tonight. Have a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Second?
Councilman Finn?
Aye.
Councilman Orzachowski?
Yes.
Councilwoman Thomas?
Yes.